Hey guys, it is Bo from the Tech Guide. I want to give you another App Store app review today. Today it is for an app called RemotePad. It is by Tenjin.org, and what this is, it is basically a touchpad that controls your cursor on your computer. Really cool app. It is free, which made me want to try it out. And here we are on iTunes right now. I'll just read you the description. RemotePad is an open source application that controls the mouse cursor of your desktop PC. This way you can use your iPhone or iPod Touch as a wireless trackpad. A trackpad being something like on a netbook or on a laptop. Really cool. There are other apps on the App Store that cost like $2 or $3, same exact features, features that include like mouse control, keyboard, server support for Mac, Windows, Linux, etc. Bonjour service detection for Mac OS X, landscape mode, two-finger vertical scrolling, mouse control via accelerometer, and send arrow keys. I will go over all these features and give you a verdict at the end of this review. First, before you download RemotePad, you want to go download the RemotePad server. Go on a Google and type in RemotePad. It should be the first result that comes up. And then you go to download RemotePad server. Now you pick the OS that your computer has. Go download the server for your OS. Apple users, just go drag it to your applications folder and then open it up. Windows users, I don't know if there's an installation involved. If there is, just do it. And once you open up RemotePad on a Mac, you'll see that a server dock icon will show up on the bottom here on your dock, and one will show up in your menu bar. And on your menu bar, it'll say no peer connected because you haven't either downloaded the app or you haven't opened up the app yet. So, saying all that, let's go open up the RemotePad app. The server that you downloaded will basically try to find your iPod or send something to your iPod so your computer knows it's there. And in order to connect to the server, all you have to do is go to your iPod Touch, see if there's any like selections here. Obviously there's only one for me, that's my Mac. I'll go tap on it, and I am connected, just like that. And why am I connected? Because the server quit. Sometimes it could be unstable, sometimes it's not. But for now, it's not. But look, it's still there. So let's just go connect to it again. We'll see what happens. There you go, it's connected. It is in portrait mode right now. My iPod is in landscape. There we go. Basically, this is the what do you call it now? This is the stock screen. This is what it'll look like when you first open up the app. And it should work immediately too. See, I'm tracking my fingers on the trackpad. It's working flawlessly. Let's go open up the iTunes that I minimized by accident. There we go. Let's go enable two-finger scrolling. Actually, let's go just show that off. It's already enabled. Two-finger scrolling. You see it's working fine. You could even tap to click. Yep. And you could even show your keyboard here. Type in RemotePad. There we go. And we could even drag our fingers on RemotePad while the keyboard is still up. There we go. Hide our keyboard. And let's see, is there any features that I did not go over yet? Let's just go over the settings, and I guess we'll work from there. So you could choose to disconnect your settings. You can add your number of buttons. You could add 2 buttons or 3 buttons to it. Three buttons. The third button on the right would be the right click. The number one button would be the left click, and number two would be the center click. And you could set your primary mouse button, so if you're lefty or righty, you could switch 1 and 3 out. And then you could display the button labels, so the buttons will say left, right, or center. I don't really want that. 2 fingers to scroll, I have that enabled, you saw that already. Horizontal scrolling, you did not see, but it's pretty much just the same as vertical scrolling, but horizontal. Center button scrolling, I don't have that enabled because I don't have my center button on me. Scrolling speed is pretty much just the rate at which you scroll. Let's go get the vertical. There we go. Vertical scrolling, see how fast it goes when it's at high, when it's at 0. There you go. Really slow. Same goes for tracking speed, except tracking speed is how fast your cursor goes. I want it to go like fourth. It's fine. Clicking by tapping, you saw that already. Dragging is off. When you tap twice and then you drag something on the screen, I have that off just in case I drag something accidentally. Drag lock, I'll demonstrate that now. This is drag lock. Let me take the window here. Drag lock. As you saw, let me show you that again. Tap the button, it's locked. You can drag whatever. See, it turns blue. And then if you want to get out of it, just tap again and go out. Secondary clicking, I never get that to work. That's one thing that they need to fix. Status bar, toggle status bar, that's really if you want to toggle this off, which I don't want to do. Arrow gesture, arrow key gesture, that's basically like arrow keys, and you could gesture to do whichever arrow you want. Down, up, left, right, or there we go. You have to do it in a field though. And then you could lock it in. You can see like I'm doing it now. I'm locking it in, and you just tap again to lock out of it, or double tap to lock out of it. Anything else? You have your moving mouse by accelerometer. All you have to do is tap on the screen and move your mouse down, up, left, right. I don't think this feature is really necessary. It works like a lot. It works fine, but just feels like loose, and I don't really feel like using it. And sometimes my mind takes over and it doesn't work the way I want it to work. You also have your orientation, auto rotating orientation if you want to go landscape or portrait and want it to change automatically. Of course I want that. And prohibit sleeping. If you don't want your iPod Touch or iPhone to sleep while you're tracking, you definitely want that on. Let's see, button location. You got your top. You already saw the tops. The tops are pretty much there at the top. The bottoms, the buttons are really at the bottom. And free, triple click and drag. I want to do this. Triple click and drag. It's not working for me. It's really hard to do, but oh, free. Alright. I don't know how to work that, but yeah. And you always want the button location to be on the top, that way your keyboard, you could always have the button up there with your keyboard. And oh yeah, you also got your vertical keyboard as well. So that's really about it, other than the accelerometer and a bunch of things that we couldn't change or do. This app is really worth getting. It's free on the App Store. Get it right now. Everything is free. Get it. Really worth getting. It works perfectly over Wi-Fi. Perfect. So really just get it. And plus it's updated a lot and a lot of bug fixes, so you'll never hate this app. So just get it, you'll be happy. Bull Friday Tech Guide, enjoy, I'll see you later.